Okay, and today we're going to be stamping a whole sheet of cardstock. Not really a change for me, but this time we're going to be masking off certain areas so that we can stamp our sentiments afterwards. All right, so I have got Peace and Joy, which is a really pretty stamp set, and I really love the sentiments and with some of the leaves in that one. This one, which is new to me, now this was gifted to me because there was an error with the sizing of these, so people who ordered them got a new one. So one of my lovely customers gifted this to me, so I'm going to try and use some of these little elements from there, and also these little sentiments. I like these, and we've got the sentiments there, and then this poppies. This is probably a stamp that I don't tend to use too often. I just really like these little poppies, so I just want to use like the tops of them in my tags. So I've already cut out from some masking paper. Now, I do get a lot of you asking where I get it from. I was gifted it, so you have to look up not just masking paper, there's another word, it will come to me in a second. And you can find it at various craft shops. So it's just a whole sheet of sticky paper basically, but it's low tag. And you can just cut it, you can punch it, you can die cut it, all sorts of things. Anyway, so I'm just going to place, oh actually I might move that up a little bit, place that there. Oh, I forgot my grid paper. Let me get my grid paper because that will make lining it up easier. Now if you can't get hold of masking paper, I'll tell you a quick, oops, sorry, bear with, a quick tip. If you don't have masking papers, you can actually cut a long strip of paper, and I've done this before. Well, I cut a long strip of paper that's longer than my piece of card, and then I stick it at the edge like that, and then just slip the paper through. And then that way you can have a piece of paper with your masked bands, as it were, across, and then you can just move your paper out the way after you've finished using it and then replace it with another one. So that's another option. So hello everybody, do share out this video if you think you might enjoy it, or if you want to invite some friends to come and have a watch with you. So I'm hoping not to be too long tonight. I always say this and then I always am, but I don't want to be too late tonight. So I'll probably just do this one and then do some little decorative elements on it, and then that'll be it. So I'm just trying to find my video so that I can see your comments, everybody. So there we go. Hi Kay. Hi Jamie. Hi Nessa. Hi Edith, Bonnie, Connie, Gail, Nancy, Jo, Lorraine, Sheila, Martina, Janice. Hello. Okay, so I'm just going to line this up with my grid paper, and I'll move that down 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Up there. Okay, so that's on. So I'm just going to grab out the little splatter stamp to start off with, just to put some texture into the background, and then we'll get going with some nice leaves and things. So there we go. All right, is that good? Can everyone see all right? Everyone happy? Everyone got their cups of tea or coffee if it's the morning for you? I know some of you guys are watching and it's morning. So I stamped off because I didn't want it full strength. And just, if I was to stamp and then move it up, I'm going to end up with a stripe through it. So I'm trying to move it up to exactly the same spot again, if that makes sense. So just to get a little bit of detail in there. So I'm hoping to make 12 tags from this. So Lorraine said she made cards today. Ooh, good, Lorraine. Oh, I forgot to stamp off, didn't I? Oh well. Hi, Bev. Oh, it's nice to see you. Right, so just a little splattering. You probably barely can see it in the video, but there's a little smattering of grey there. And I'd like to pull out some pretty leaves now. So I've got the colour Just Jade just here. And again, we might just do some stamping off to soften that colour. Hi, Monica. Oh, good. Are you hopping around now, Lorraine? Oh, you've got a blurry picture. Oh dear. No, we're all right here. It might be, you can change the settings on your pad. I've discovered that on my phone, that it seems to automatically want to do it at the lowest setting. And so I need to tell it that I want a higher quality. You're hobbling on crutches. Well, that means progress, I'm sure, for you. Hi, Connie. Ah, that's good. I'm not sure how I feel about this green at the moment, but we'll keep stamping. It might grow on me. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Hi, Lorraine from Canada. Right, I'm going to use just the tops of this poppy. I don't want too much of it in the picture. Oh, perfect. I forgot to stamp off, but never mind. Not stamp off, do second generation. Let's see if we can do that there. Ooh, lovely. I think because cherry cobbler is so dark, you can do quite a lot of impressions actually. Oh, it's so pretty. It's just remembering not to ink up that base bit there because you don't need it. And you'd run the danger of it running over the top of the masking. So I started with painted poppies, and so I did the splatters from painted poppies, and I've just done the poppies from painted poppies, and I've used Peace and Joy, the leaves from Peace and Joy, but I might do slightly something different in a second. But I do like these red flowers, so I'm just going to put those back in there because I like those. And this lends itself very much to kind of production line stamping. You know, you can get into a bit of a rhythm, and because you're going to be cutting this up into small pieces, it's quite fun. Okay, now I want to use this somehow. I wonder if I can stamp this lovely little lantern. Oh, all the deer actually. Oh, let's see about the deer. It'd be quite cute nestled in amongst the trees. Well, not trees, the branches. It's masking paper, but yes, washi tape might be good. Yeah, that is a good option. I hadn't thought of that. You may want to just pop the washi tape onto your, I don't know, a cardigan or something, so that it's not too sticky, so that you can remove it. And or you could even use that blue painter's masking tape, I guess. Yeah, you just got to be careful as you peel it back. So I'm not. Yeah, well, I'll do it in a second. So hello, Deborah. Nice to see you. Okay, so we've got this cute deer. Let's see if he'll sit just in there. Oh, look at him. Oh, he's so elegant, isn't he, with his lovely antlers. So whimsical. Right, and we'll just see, because I'm going to try and cut this into 6. I think I do want a little deer on each one. That one I didn't calculate it too well, did I? I think he needs a little bit of colouring in as well. Oh, hold on. Oh dear, didn't calculate that one either. Never mind. Okay, what else have we got here? Little pine cones. Now, are they supposed to be bells or leaves? I wondered if I could stamp just a little bit of it. Oh, thank you, Linda. I like this. I've noticed this a bit more this year, actually. People around Thanksgiving time actually sort of naming the things that they're thankful for. I hadn't noticed that about the celebration before so much. Maybe I had and forgotten, but I particularly noticed it this year. And that's a lovely thought. Okay, so it doesn't really work doing the green over the red. So let's look for some pale spots, some blank spots to pop the green into. Yeah, that didn't work so well. I'll just do one there. Okay, let's see if I can put it in here. I love the texture of this wreathy thing. Look, it's just so different compared to the other textures that we've used. And the thing about tags is that they can what's the word I want? You can really enjoy the pleasure of working on a smaller scale, because you know it's going to be really looked at, isn't it? When a tag is on a gift, you know, people really hone in on it and look at it. So you can really show off your stamping. Right, there's a gorgeous little pine cone in here as well. So I'm wondering if I could just stamp a few pine cones. I'll probably just use 3 of them. Shall I cut the stamp? Da, da, da. There are, you're so right. I'm wondering whether to cut that there or cut it. I don't know, it feels like naturally the 3 there work nicely together. Now you see, I'm probably never going to buy the die, so it doesn't matter if I cut this up. Is Deborah watching? Oh, Deborah Mitchum, she hates me cutting things up. Yes, they are the poppies Deborah brought in. Right, oh dear. Deborah Mitchum's going to have a faint later. Oh, they're just so much more usable like this. Look, I could even put them on a branch. They're quite cute on there. Actually, I've put it on the wrong one. They should be on these ones, shouldn't they? But never mind. Tashana. Oh, thank you, Becky Ray. Well, practice, practice, practice. That's how it all comes about. And keep thinking about what you like and why it works, why it doesn't work. You know, all the good things. Oh, I've gone a bit crazy with these pine cones now. Oh, they're just too cute. Okay, I better stop. Oh no. Oh, put some there. Right. Okay, stop now. What was the other texture I was thinking? I don't know if we need any more. I think the berries are probably a bit too big. I wonder if that little sort of starbursty thing. Oh, actually, this one here. I don't know what it's designed. Is it designed to be there? No. Not quite sure what that is for, but anyway, we'll have a go with it. The candles, yes. I was wondering how I could fit the candles in. Anyway, let's put a little bit of this texture in here. Which I don't know whether just to do some more. This one needs more green. So I'll come back and pop some green into this in a second. A bare branch, yeah. I think it is just a bare branch, this one. I mean, the beauty of stamps is that you can be whatever you want it to be. You know, I know sometimes it's quite tempting to go back and look in the catalogue and go, oh, what did the designer intend for it? But you know, at the end of the day, it is what it is. You just use it. I think this one needs more green. So, but I could add green by just brushing it on. I don't necessarily need to stamp it on, do I? And I'm going to grab my green brush, grab my red one as well. Now it's not blurry. Oh, good. Because I'm going to go close up. Just going to move these stamps out of the way before I lose them. Right. So I'm just getting a bit of green onto my brush here. So by the way, we've got Stampin' Up brushes now. I'm just using this one because it was to hand. Now, I think because I had ink on there, it swiped it off and it went a bit browny then. Oh well. I'll just keep adding this. And I just had this overwhelming feeling to perhaps stamp some words, but just use it. That joy to the world, just to stamp it as a bit of a texture in the background. Let's see if that will work. I haven't got this on straight. Oh, you've been putting your Christmas tree up. Lovely. I think a few people have been doing that, you know. Right, now this one, I think I want to try and do some red instead. So let's get the red in. Get a bit of red on here. What, I haven't convinced you already, Bonnie? Now I do want to colour these little deer in because I feel like they need a bit of solidity about them. So I've got the bronze pen and I've got the, what's this? Soft suede. So let's have a look, see what the difference is with it. Now it's a very fine lined drawing, so you have to be a little bit careful when you get near to that line because alcohol pens do have a very little bleed rate. So ideally you need to colour just inside the lines if you've got a fine line like this, because it does bleed a little bit, and I think I find that the newer the pen it will bleed a little bit more. So I think that just makes it look a little bit more realistic, because at the moment he's sort of see-through, isn't he? Looks a bit odd. So I think just by giving him that, colouring him in a little bit. Now you may find this easier to do when the tags are actually cut up, because it means you can move the paper a bit easier. So there we go. Pretty cute. Yes, use short little strokes. Yes, indeed. Just make sure you're in control of the pen the whole time. Don't go crazy and start doing these massive strokes. Oh, he's got elegant little legs, isn't he? If you want to add extra depth to him, you can colour certain bits over and over just to make it look a bit darker. But anyway, I'm going to stop there because, oh, actually, no, I'll do one more, but I'll colour it in with, this is bronze. So this one was the dark soft suede, that one. And this, oh dear, just pulled my pen lid completely off. Didn't mean to do that. Sometimes it does that. So this is the bronze, and we'll see which one you guys prefer. Now this is not as dark. It's a slightly warmer brown, you see. It's almost a little bit like cinnamon cider, but not quite. There we go. I think I prefer it in the bronze, actually. Just gonna have another go. Ah, that's a good idea, Martina. Martina hasn't got time for colouring in. Yeah, I never used to, but I think it can make such an impact sometimes that it's worth spending the time doing it. It's funny what I perceive as being worth my time. There we go. Right, we'll stop there for a minute. Right. The bullet tip on the blends releases the ink slower than the brush tip. Ah, okay. Hi guys, was waiting on the big TV, but hubby needs to sleep now on the iPad. Oh, Karen, never mind. Right, so shall we have a look and see what it looks like without the masking? Are you ready? So we're going to take this off. There we go. Oop, and that's curled up nicely. I'm going to just attach that to my arm there. Won't use that for another day. It's like magic, isn't it? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Look at that. Oh! I did ink on my hand and I didn't realise it. Oh well, we'll hide that in a minute. I know, the reveal. Da, da, da. So let's cut this up. And I keep meaning to change the blade on this, so I might just bring in my mini trimmer to do the, yeah, definitely need a new blade on here. I'm just going to bring my mini in to do this bit. So if I cut just under 5 centimetres, it means I can get 6 tags out of here. So you guys in the States, you may have to do it differently. You would have to cut it at 2 inches. So basically I cut it at 5 centimetres minus half a millimetre. I know that sounds nuts, but honestly it does work. So lift the arm up. And this is the point where you go, oh, am I chopping a head off a deer? Is the deer going to survive? Oh, just about. Just cut a slither. I think I I'm slightly out with my measurement. Never mind, that's okay. Right, so the reason why I would cut these out at this point is so that when it comes to actually stamping your sentiment, you have a clearer view of what's happening. So we've got loads to choose from. So we've got like Happy Christmas. Trying to see if there's a nice scripty happy. Oh, maybe not. I wonder if I could do happy and then that really nice scripty Christmas there. Well, that's quite a nice scripty Christmas, isn't it? Anyway, it's fun now to go, ooh, what should we put on? What's that one? Christmas cheer. It's not the sort of thing that I would say normally. Now, will season's greetings fit? Ooh, just. Let's try it and see. Oh, you like the mini guillotine? Wow. Well, Martina. You'll have to talk to your demonstrator. I'm sure it could be arranged. Right. So this is where I'll probably get my head in the way now because I need to hover. we go. Try on this one. Yes, it is available to us as demonstrators, Martina. Yes, it is like decorating the Christmas cookies, Bonnie. It is, yeah. Oh no, I don't want to do another season's greetings. I've got so many others I want to stamp. I'm going to stop there. Right, what have we got? Peace and happiness is quite nice, isn't it? But I'm not sure if it will fit across. Let's have a look. Oh, it might do. But it's a tight fit. Happy Christmas will fit. That will be fine. I could use some of my Welsh phrases. Yes, you're quite right. I did think that earlier. I've gone and printed it onto very vanilla, so I need to change. Sorry, not change. I need to go and print it out onto some Whisper White. Okay, that works. Good, good, good. Oh, of course, Martina. Don't worry. I'll get it sorted for you. Right. So we've got With All Our Love. I thought that's quite a nice one because usually I send gifts as a family. So I think that's quite nice to put that on there. Right, I was going to try the green this time because I haven't done a sentiment in green yet. Would that work? Yes. What do you mean? Ordering it? Yes, I can order it for you. I'm putting in a basically only demonstrators can order them. But I am putting a demonstrator order in at the beginning of December because I get to do pre-order. So, you know what's funny? I think I prefer it in the red. That sentiment. Don't like it in the green. Look at that. So cute. Right. What other sentiments have I got? Got the Happy Christmas. Now, would that fit? I wonder if I could do Christmas there and then do like a scripty happy somewhere. You know what? I don't think I've ever inked this stamp before. Oh, gorgeous. Right, I just need to find a really nice happy. I could have done. Oh, I wonder if I've got a happy birthday I could use. I'm just having a look to see if I've got a. There's a scripty happy there, isn't there? Happy day. I like mixing and matching sentiments sometimes. Get it how you want to have it. So I'm just going to ink up the happy. And then I just want happy across there like that. Oh, doesn't show up. Okay. Okay, these things are sent to try us. Never mind. Oh yes, I could have embossed it. Yes. Oh, that would have meant just some extra steps, you know, like getting the heat tool out, getting the embossing powder out, getting the Versamark out. I'll just do it like this for this time. Not quite up to my usual standard, but I'm just dipping the edges into this. Right, I'm going to let that dry before I try sticking that down, otherwise I'm going to get ink everywhere. Okay. Hi, Paula. Oh, you found a way to do the... Well done. I have just noticed on here where it says Christmas wishes, actually. And I know I'm not going to fit blessed Christmas wishes on there, but I was just thinking I could probably, if I'm very careful, I could do just Christmas. Oh, blessed Christmas. Have a blessed Christmas. Have we got have a? Have, oh, we've got have a blessed Christmas. Oh, that could work. Okay, so this is going to take some tricky stamping. Not tricky stamping, some fine stamping. Right, so I've just got to make sure that that little portion there isn't inked up. Can you see that? This is like surgical stamping now, isn't it? Oh, it's a bit of my old bit of dinner falling off there. Did you see that? That was like a rice grain. Oh, it might have been on one of my cleaning cloths because I washed them up in the sink. How embarrassing. Oh, got that one there. Okay, so we could have blessed Christmas down there. And then have a... Now, you see, this says have a simply spooktacular season. Now, I wouldn't use that normally because I'm not really into Halloween. So I'm going to just do a little bit of stamp surgery. Can you see I'm just sort of pulling that apart a little bit so that I can get right in there. And I'm going to cut that. I've done this before too. Halloween stamps. I think I had a stamp that said Happy Halloween, and because I knew that I wasn't going to use it, I just cut the happy off to put with Christmas, because in the UK we tend to say Happy Christmas rather than Merry Christmas. Ah, perfect. Look, have a blessed Christmas. That works so well. Martina, you can thank me later, because I know she's got this stamp set, so... What else could we say? Have a happy holiday. Have a happy Christmas. So we've got happy Christmas there. But I like that. Have a blessed Christmas. I'm going to try that one once more to see if I can just very carefully ink that up. Is Christine watching? Oh my goodness, she might watch this on the replay. We might have to warn her. No, not Christine. Deborah. Who's having a Who else is having a coronary? No, it's Deborah usually. Deborah Mitchum. She has the problem with me cutting stamps. I don't think she'd be too upset about that one. Oh, I didn't clean off that little piece there, never mind. Now, when these stamps are so small, you have to be careful not to push too hard, especially with the photopolymer ones, because if you push too hard, it squishes them a bit and it distorts the word. So you do have to, it's worth taking the time practicing on a piece of scrap paper before you do it. Totally worth it. Okay, from our home to yours. Now, I don't think that is going to fit on. So I think I'm going to cut this one again. And then you can actually lay that. Oh no, it's too small. Hi, Amanda. Right, from our home. Not quite right, but let's move that over a bit. Actually, I might stamp it separately because they're not going to stick close enough together for my liking. From our home, and then do to yours down there. So we're doing lots of stamp surgery today, Amanda. Amanda's just joining us. So. Oh, that's so neat, isn't it? Look at that. Right, which ones have I not done? Oh, don't get ink on you. Right, those are all done, those are all done. That one needs doing. That's the last one to do. Okay, I might just do that one again. Happy Thanksgiving. Is it officially tomorrow? Thanksgiving? Or is it, do you just sort of celebrate it all week? Are you frying your turkey whole, Cindy? Yeah, one turkey got pardoned. What was his name? Corn. There we go. Oh yes, the Canadians have their Thanksgiving a bit earlier, don't they? Right, so now's the time to start punching and turning these into tags. So we have various tag top-up punches in the catalogue. There's lots to choose from. I still have my just trusty one that I bought years ago because I just really like it, and occasionally I think of buying another one. But I just like this one. So my hubby cuts up into pieces like a chicken. Oh, so you basically have fried turkey instead of chicken. Oh my goodness, I so have to tell my husband that because he loves Kentucky Fried Chicken and like Chick-fil-A and all that kind of thing. That is such a great idea, Tashana. Ah, thank you, Linda. Well, I'm so grateful for you guys because you give me great recipe ideas. And more, of course. But, you know, yeah. I mean, I'm here for the recipes, guys. You have your Thanksgiving on October 4th as well. Ah. Look at that boo-boo there. I'm going to have to cover that with something, aren't I? Oh, guys, were you? I don't know if you follow Helen, my sister Helen. You know, she's going back to Zambia. She had to have all her family had to have the COVID test, but they had to do it at home. And so they got the results back today, guys. They're negative. They're all negative, so they can fly. So yes, with the thin cardstock, Glenna, I tend to put 2 at a time. Yeah, just to save time. Okay, I'm going to try and remove my boo-boo. I don't think this is the rubber that let's see if this one will do it. Might just have to stamp something, you know, like a little sprinkle or something. Oh, Martina, sorry to hear that. What university are they at? Ah, now. I've got the backside of a deer. Okay, maybe not that one. So we've got that one. These are okay. That's just got a bit of a backside. That one's all right. That one has no deer, so that one needs something. That one, oh yes, that's got part of the deer in it. Oh, that's so funny. Sometimes it just happens that way. It's just how the deer falls. You're not going to know until it's done. But no, I think I'll leave that one. Just going to colour in some of these while I chat to you all. Yes, I would put a ribbon. Yeah, I'm just going to colour these in. Which was this one? Oh no, it was the bronze that I liked. Now Helen, my sister Helen, was saying that she read some research about the link with mumps. If anyone's had mumps, it's not very nice. But apparently people who've had the mumps vaccination or have had mumps, they tend to have lighter COVID symptoms. And I had mumps when I was about 14. Oh my goodness. And it just happened to coincide with when the school photograph was being taken. So I looked like a gerbil in my school photographs that year. Safe to say, we did not order the photos that year. I looked horrendous. And it wasn't nice. Oh my goodness, chewing food was just so painful. And so obviously the younger you are, if you had the mumps vaccination, which all my children did, the younger you are, the stronger the vaccination is in you. So that's why a lot of kids apparently tend to be asymptomatic and don't have huge symptoms. Yes, a gerbil. Have you ever seen someone who's got mumps? It affects the lymph nodes in the neck. They just swell up. It makes it very hard to eat. Well, it's not fun. You had measles when you were 14. Ooh, gosh. 104. Yikesy. Right, oh, that's just going to be the joke one. I'm going to give that to my husband or something. Right, so there we go. Oh, ribbons. Right, let's see what ribbons I've got now. I do have some retired ribbons that need using up. So this is when I get my lovely retired ribbons out, because I've got some nice Christmassy ones. Look at this. And I've got, look at that. That's Emerald Envy, I think. I think it's close enough to Just Jade to use. Oh, I've even got that as well. It's unopened. Right. So this is a good excuse to use up ones that you've had hanging about for a while. What was that, Cindy? One of my nursing buds went back to... she's been off. Word, second time. Yikes. That is scary. I missed a deer. Yes, I have missed a deer. I want to just get on and get these done. I'll colour it later, I think, to Shana. Thank you, though. Well spotted. I'm wondering if I could then tie a zhuzhi bow. Just make these really over the top. I mean, this is like really embellishing, isn't it? This is like the tag you put on a present to say, you better like my gift. I went to all this effort for the tag, so, you know. Or it's like a bit of a boring gift, so we're going to jazz it up with a really funky tag. Oops. Come on, behave. Just doesn't want to behave. Oh well, there we go. That's a bit special, that one. Oh, don't tell me, Esther, because we literally watched up to the last 5 minutes tonight, and then we had to have our prayer meeting, so we switched it off. So we're going to watch it tomorrow. So nobody spoil it, please. I've just remembered I've got this twine. Now this is new twine that's going to be available in January. But actually, oh, excuse me, this actually would look good on a Christmassy item, because this is Mossy Meadow. Okay, so that's another way that you can do ribbons on tags. You just pass it through and then knot it like that. For this one, I think we'll tie a bow. You can have such fun with this, because there's so many variations. You decided to skip to the end. What? You can't do that. You've got to have all the build-up and think, oh, they didn't do very good in that round, and oh, they did good in that round, and then, oh, that let them down. Because then up to the end, you're not quite sure who's going to do well. So this one, I'm just going to put a big bow on it. You may find that with these sort of ones, you just want to clip to your presents, because sometimes I put presents in bags, so I don't necessarily need to have a tag with a big piece of thread on it. I just need a little clip, and so I'll clip this one to a present instead of having it hang. There we go. Right, I think I'm not gonna, oh, there's my happy. I've got to stick that happy on, don't I? Top of there. Just get a couple of dimensionals. Not a star. Thank you. Glenna loves me bows. Thanks, Glenna. Right, there we go, guys. So let me know which your favourite is. Do you like the half deer, whole deer, the... So we've got Happy Christmas, Season's Greetings, From Our Home to Yours. I think those are really cute. I like that idea. With all our love, have a blessed Christmas. So I hope that you guys have seen that you can mix and match sentiments. You don't have to necessarily use them as they are in the stamp set, and certainly you can cut them up. You know, once these stamp sets are in your home and they're yours, obviously I presume you've paid for them, they are yours, you can do what you want with them. So if it means that you know that there's a stamp set that you are more likely to use if it's broken up, then cut it up. You know, like the have a, so I've cut that, have a, and then I could even cut the season bit off and then just say have a happy season. You know what I mean. So with the Blessed Christmas, I just inked up the Blessed Christmas and then have a Blessed Christmas. So make them work for you guys. They're your stamps. So there we go. Or the button dream of a nice venison roast. Oh, you know what? That's such a lovely way to put it, yes. Oh dear. You know what? I think I might do that one and just do little fart, you know, things on coming out of his butt. Because you remember the card that my husband made me for my, was it my birthday or my anniversary? I've just put it away in my sort of keepsake box. So cheeky. What was this? Oh yes, this is the dark one. Was I using the light one earlier? Oh, this is the dark soft suede. Right, so if you've got questions, anybody, please. Oh, you're missing venison. My husband and boys like watching, there's a program on, I think it's Netflix, about guys that go hunting, but they're very sort of eco with it. They don't just kill for the sake of it. They know how to, you know, treat the animals well, and then they take it home and they store the meat and they, you know, cook with it, and they're really good. But I find it really interesting because they can spend days out there. They were once hunting turkeys and it took them like 2 days to get one turkey. There we go. Right. Nice to see you all. Did I cut up last night's One Sheet Wonder? No, not yet. Oh, and I want to show you what it looks like with the glitter on it now. So you've just got these little bits in it that are sort of slightly sparkly and raised because we use that glue on it. So that's how it's ended up looking. So no, not cut this one up yet. That's on my to-do list. And I've got the other one to cut up as well, that yellow one. And then I also remembered that I wanted to do a stack of cards using the Memories and More. And I think I started cutting these up to use, but I've not got round to doing it yet. Actually, when I was on holiday in the summer, I took this with me and started cutting little pieces. So I want to do more with these to show you how these are really good value for money. You can make a lot of cards out of these packs. So I will do that as well sometime. You're very welcome. Lovely to see you all. And go forth and make tags, because they're so easy to do. So easy to do. Right. Oh dear. You guys are funny. Yes, please don't forget, yes, you can email me if you've got any questions, and if you want to make anything and share what you've made after being inspired by my channel, please head to Artful Stampin Space on Facebook. Also, I've uploaded the Welsh, a page, 2 pages, actually it's a choice, you can have 1 page or 2 pages of Welsh sentiments. So yes, so some of these would work beautifully actually, but I need to put this onto white. So right, take care guys. Good night, bye.